Like pawns in a game of chess, our fate as citizens are linked in a master plan we cannot quite make out. Will elections fail? Will our democratic institutions survive? And what shall we make of a leader who turns the rules upside down? What does it all add up to? What is the end game? John F. Kennedy once said, "History is a relentless master. It has no present, only the past rushing into the future." That's how a lot of us feel right now, a few days before the elections, as uncertainty hangs over us. I'm RG Cruz. Join us as we discern fact from fiction, as we decipher the future of our country, as we track the moves in the chessboard of Philippine politics, so you understand the end game.
Who knows? I may run for Congress from my hometown.
It's quite obvious by now, President Gloria Arroyo will not go gently into the night. Carlos says this is a president who is engaged, a leader who knows her politics.
If I were Gloria Arroyo, why would I want to be one of the 228? Unless I have other plans beyond being just a member of the legislature. And those plans are quite plain for anyone to see.
After all, this president survived the siege of her palace in 2001.
The truth has a price.
3 impeachment attempts in Congress.
The argument raised by the majority is that 79 signatures would resolve the issue.
Hello, Garcia. I am sorry.
A phone conversation that cast doubts on her legitimacy as president.
Hello, Garcia.
We, the undersigned, are hereby submitting our collective irrevocable resignation.
The mass resignation of her cabinet. 2 military uprisings.
Bakit kayo takot na takot kung walang katotohanan ang nabunyag ng mga kurakot? For example,
and corruption scandals implicating her family.
Back off!
Vicky Garchitorena, the head of the presidential management staff in 2001, says transactional politics had started even then.
Even at that time, I remember that, we're all aware of the fact that, well, there are certain people that she owed some utang na loob to, no? And as long as they met the basic qualifications of competence and integrity, then there's really no problem. But I think if they don't meet those qualifications, then, it does not do the government any good or the country any good if she sacrifices those qualifications for political expediency.
What's the secret to her political survival? The president's son believes it's divine providence.
In spite of the bad publicity against her, in spite of those are always lambasting her on a normal basis, daily basis, regular basis, I believe that she's on the side of good. And I think God blesses her, God protects her.
An analyst notes Gloria learned well from history.
I think she learned well from the mistakes of era.
She's so lucky. She will be president for 9 years and a half.
She's also backed up by the most cunning political operators who diffused potential threats from the military, the police, and the bureaucracy. But beyond political agility, most observers agree the zeitgeist, the collective mood, favored Arroyo. By the time the second mutiny was playing out in 2006, the masses had lost faith in people power. Even the icon of the first people power revolt acknowledged EDSA II was a mistake.
I am one of those who pleads guilty for the 2001 uprising. Lahat naman tayo nagkakamali. Patawarin mo na lamang ako.
The people had grown wary of political adventurism.